One thing that kills relationships is codependency. What is codependency? Codependency essentially is when you're dependent on someone else to meet your needs. Most relationships are in trauma, and most relationships are existing on codependency. What that really means is that the relationship and the foundation of the relationship is created out of an insecurity, and it's out of fear, and it's out of a belief system that we're not enough as we are. So a lot of people have this idea that, that someone should meet your needs. And I get a lot of slack for this when I say this in workshops. Do you have this idea, hands up, who believes that a partner should meet your needs? And everyone puts their hands up and I say your partner should never meet your needs. They can assist you with your needs, but you should be meeting your own needs. What happens is within a codependent relationship is that two people have got together, they're fragmented as a result of their childhood traumas. They have these insecurities, they don't feel enough as they are because of their childhood wounds. They have this expectation that it's the other person's job to make them happy. It's the other person's role, to fulfill their needs. But you're actually asking someone who's also fragmented, who's also wounded, who also can't emotionally fully connect to themselves, to help emotionally fully connect to you and make you feel safe. And what happens is then there's a dependency on that other person. You lean on the other person too much. And when you lean on that person too much, you're almost bleeding them of what they can't even offer themselves. But the big problem with codependency is that if someone ever happens to that person, if that person ever leaves you, they also take with them what they represent. And what they represent sometimes is safety, is a home-like feeling, warm, connection, compassion, empathy. And if you can't offer that to yourself and that person leaves you or something happens to that person, they're going to take all of those beautiful contributions with them. So the main thing with relationships is healing, working on your own wounds. When you actually start healing your own wounds, you're no longer dependent on your partner to meet your needs. And people say to me, it's not the whole point of a relationship. No, the relationship becomes extremely healthy when the two people do the work because they're not dependent on each other. You can actually walk by each other's side as two individuals rather than this dependency and this neediness and this clinginess. All of that clinginess and neediness just creates this anxiety around the relationship, this fear, and the structure of the relationship is not very strong. If you want to have a very strong, solid foundational relationship, both people need to do the work. Therefore, you're not dependent on each other. You can depend on yourself, and you're extremely connected to your own heart.